In this problem, let's practice working on some summations. In Chapter 2, question number 13, we're asked to calculate the summations for a number of expressions. We're given some data, so let's take or start off with our column and we'll label it x, and x sub 1 equals 3, x sub 2 equals 4, x sub 3 equals 7, and x sub 12 equals, x sub 4 equals 12. And so those are our data, and now we're supposed to calculate the summations for different expressions. The first one, let's put this into a table. So there we have, I just clicked insert table and it says, is this the right amount for your table? Yes, it is, and the table has header. That's okay, yes. Let's now, we want to add together all the x sub 2. So we're going to label this second column x plus 2. I do that, and it adds to the table. And now what we want to do is we want to calculate x sub 2 in this cell and all the other cells. So we use an Excel formula. We're going to do equals. Now that x is 8 in H5, so we're going to do this cell equals H5 plus 2. Because this column is supposed to be x plus 2, so we want to add 2 to every column. So I do equals H5 plus 2, and there it's calculated. H5 or plus 2 for each of them. It's taken each of the x's and added 2 for it. So 5 is 2 more than 3, and 14 is 2 more than 2. Now we're also supposed to do the summation of x minus 3. So this column we'll label as x minus 3. X minus 3. It gets added onto the table. We do equal, and now x is in H5 still. H5 minus 3. And so that'll give us the value for x minus 3. So it should equal 0, and then it'll fill it in for the rest of the table, because that's what happens when we use tables. And there we have a column number where each number is 3 less than x. Now the next one is 2x, so we'll label that column as 2x. And the value there, we'll do equals 2, and because we're going to do 2 times x, so it's going to be star is a symbol for multiplying, and once again we go to H5, so equals 2 times H5, and then we'll copy that into each cell, and so we have 2 times the first column there. Now our next one, the last one, is going to be x divided by 4. So we'll call this x divided by 4. And our equation will be equals H5 divided by 4. We'll calculate that, so that should equal about 3/4, 0.75. Well, not about, should equal exactly 3/4. And there we've calculated x over 4 for everything. Now let's add them all up. Now we weren't asked to find the sum of x, but we might as well. So we can do equals sum, and then we're going to start with x5, and I'm going to shift down arrow, and it goes to x8, and that says, aha, this is calling it table 5, because I've got a bunch of other tables in the homework. That's what I want, so I will, it's the x column, so I'll press the shift, close parentheses, and that will give us the sum of x. I can label this as sum. Now we want for every column, so I'm just going to grab this and pull it over, and there we have the sum of x plus 2, which is 34. And now we pull it over, and it comes out to the sum of x minus 3. Now if we pull this one over, and we can pull them all the way over there, we get the sum of the 2 x's and the sum of x divided by 4, 6.5. So we get the 5 summations by using the different summation formulas.